Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and thank you for joining me here for your free picks from the Spanish LaLiga on Saturday. It is February 11th, guys, and we have three games on the schedule in La Liga. The first one kicks off at 10:15 a.m. Eastern, so stay tuned for those. And of course, if you want more free picks, we have a pretty big slate going on Saturday. There's a lot of free picks up on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel. So check those out, guys. Make sure you subscribe and of course hit that like button. Like I said, guys, we have three games and we are gonna kick it off with this Almeria versus Betis matchup at 10:15 a.m. Eastern. And we have two teams playing quite the opposite football right now. Betis is actually on a losing streak. They haven't won any of their last two games while winning only one of their last six games, and they do have a lot of problems keeping the ball out of their net at the moment, which is definitely an issue. An issue that they could have been dealing with before when they have the offense to go with that, but right now they simply do not have enough offense to compensate for the lack of defense, and on top of that, they will be without three or four of their players who are suspended because of the red cards and yellow cards. As far as Almeria goes, they have lost only one, actually two of their last six games. They have three draws during that streak. However, this nice positive streak they were on, they did get some points, and because of that, they got out of the relegation zone, and at the moment they are in that 14th place. Almeria is also missing a few players who are suspended because of the yellow cards, but because they're playing in such a good form right now, they have been fairly consistent when it comes to scoring goals. And when we add that to the fact that Betis can't really defend right now, I'm gonna go with both teams to score at minus 121 in this one. I believe that this is a very decent spot for Betis to bounce back and get back in the on kind of on a positive streak, but it's not going to be an easy matchup because, like I said, Almeria is the home team here and they have been fairly consistent when it comes to scoring goals. And for that reason, guys, I'm going to take both teams to score at minus 121. In the second game of the day in La Liga, guys, Sevilla is hosting Mallorca and they are a very decent favorites here. Uh, these two teams have been pretty much the same or actually similar when it comes to their form. Kind of hot and cold, but Sevilla has been performing a lot better as of late, and the only loss they got it was against Barcelona in La Liga this past weekend. While in Copa del Rey they did lose to Osasuna, but I'm pretty sure that they were more concerned about those La Liga games they had coming up. So far at home, Sevilla has stepped up their game. They did get some points over the last few weeks, and even though they haven't been scoring a lot at home, they also haven't been conceding a lot at home. And that will certainly be helpful here because Mallorca is not the greatest team on the road when it comes to scoring goals, and overall, they haven't been as effective on the road as they are at home this season. Now, Mallorca is a good team, but I have to give the advantage to Sevilla here, guys. I know that they are missing a few players because of the injuries, but Mallorca is missing one of the big players, one of their starting defenders, and that will certainly play a huge role for them in this game. Uh, Sevilla hasn't lost any of their last five home games. Like I said, they are playing in a very good form despite that loss to Barcelona last week. And in this one, I think that Sevilla gets the win. So I'm gonna go with Sevilla on the money line minus 115. It's a fantastic price on the team that's in a better form and the team that has more quality, in my opinion. So I'm taking Sevilla in this one. And we are gonna close La Liga, guys, with this matchup between Valencia and Bilbao. And this one should be fairly interesting because Valencia is on a four-game losing streak. They have been struggling a lot. They fired their coach last week. They were not able to bounce back, while Bilbao has been pretty much hot and cold, hot and cold. They lose a game, they win a game. They lose a game, they win a game. And they haven't been defending that well as of late. They have been conceding goals pretty consistently. As a matter of fact, they have conceded at least one goal in each of their last four games. The good news for them is that they still have some offense going and they have been scoring goals pretty consistently, while Valencia on the other side has played three games in a row on the road and they haven't scored a single goal in those three games. Now something has to change in this Valencia team. They have to do something to get it going. And the first thing to do is to get to the scoreboard. After 3 games, that's going to be a huge confidence boost. The problem for Valencia is that they are missing a few players. They have a couple of suspensions, they have a couple of injuries, and they will simply have to kind of patch those holes they will have on the pitch, and they have to go for it. They really do not have a choice but to go for the win, or at least to try and get positive result. However, if they don't score a goal here, they will not get a positive result. So in this game, guys, I'm gonna go with both teams to score -105. I do like that a lot. We have two teams kind of struggling defensively right now. Well, Bilbao is still scoring consistently, and Valencia is certainly due to get to the scoreboard. So I'm going with both teams to score. That's it, guys. These were 3 free picks from La Liga on Saturday. Thank you for joining me here. For my best bets, simply click the link in the description of this video, and that will get you to my page up on the Pickdawgz website. There you can see the passes I have, whether you want a 3-day pass, 7-day pass that will get you covered all the way to the next week, or simply sign up for that daily pass and get my best bets. That's it, guys. Good luck with your bets. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see you soon for free winners.